because there actually isn't any resources for wildlife here at all, excluding the animals that are at the zoo.
There's no resources?
For animals.
Oh, for animals. Okay.
Yeah, like animal sanctuaries, stuff like that. They don't really have a lot of that.
Oh, okay.
Like I found an injured raccoon, for instance, and there was no resources for it.
Oh, wow, that's sad.
They actually had a service to pick him up if he was dead, but they didn't have a
really?
service to help him because he was alive.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so she was talking about releasing all the animals from the zoos and helping them, which obviously animals in zoos need
Daisy,
help.
yeah.
But realistically speaking, there's like really no resources for the wildlife here at all. So,
Are there resources here for the people?
not amazing ones, pretty bare minimum.
Really, right?
Like I wouldn't recommend it to anyone.
Yeah.
I'd rather create different stuff. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm focusing on.
Yeah, okay.
Creating different resources.
And what's your name?
Animals. Danny, Dandelion.
Dandelion,
Connor,
nice to meet you.
Quantum. I'm touch sensitive. But yeah, whatever you want to refer to me as. I use a lot of names.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm hiding something. Like I tell people a lot of my names. And
Yeah.
whatever they want to call me, they can call me.
Okay. Well, nice meeting you.
What's your name?
Katie. I'm Katie.
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 Yeah.
Interesting meeting you.
You
My
too.
cat over there is Keith.
I saw your cat.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Cool.
What about homeboys? Homeboy,
Hey.
I forgot the next part. Homeboy Academy or whatever. But they're supposed to take him and house him.
Haven't been able to find Billy.
We gotta find those people too.
Not yet.
Oh, okay. You're still looking? No.
No.
No, I saw him yesterday. But not today.
Big deal. Well,
He'll show up.
or nothing like that. So Billy, if you're out there,
You're not in trouble, Billy.
he's not in trouble. Exactly. He's not in trouble.
Yeah.
He's trying to get into a safe place.
Right.
That's all it is.
Exactly.
I didn't see anybody on the.
That's what I'd say.
Stuff like that happens, and if I report it, then it could take like an hour for you guys to show up sometimes. And it's like a lot of times I find that it's better for me just to do stuff on my own, because even though I don't even get charged anymore, I got that kind of clout now. Because instead of calling the cops, Starbucks they'll get Daisy to help if I'm around, so they give me coffee. But I found that if I tell you guys, then a lot of times like your hands are either tied or there's too much stuff in the way for you to just go do it. So a lot of times it's better for me to just do it. I'll give you an example. I was at South Beach Park, and remember when I had the wooden temple and I had to run away from Sergeant McAdams? And remember how I kept pushing my temple to Santa Monica? So this guy picked up a piece of wood and started chasing me and attacking me. And I was like running away, and then he would go to my stuff and destroy my stuff. And then I would go over to try to rescue my skateboard or my bong. He was like smashing everything. So this attack went on for whatever, like 20 minutes. And he's literally chasing me around. And then he was attacking other people and really violent and extremely enraged and volatile after still. So he was going down the boardwalk. Like I told Santa Monica PD, and they literally watched him and like didn't even follow him. They were just asking me. I was like, go get him. And they just wanted to interview me. I was like, he's right there. So then by the time I came to Venice, I already knew that, I was like, I already tried with Santa Monica PD, so why would I try with LAPD? So then I just found him on my own. He was at the Starbucks area where the building is closed on the balcony, yelling violence at people walking by. So I went and told all of the local enforcers, and like 8 of us went and surrounded him. And because he wasn't ready to talk, he got a little bit of rough affection in one of the alleys. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't attack women. And you guys know that I'm non-violent. I don't condone any violence. I prefer tickle tortures. Like you could tickle torture someone that has the same impact as beating them up.
Sure, but to some extent, you almost caused that violence. Didn't you?
Well, he needed to be spoken to, because if we just let these people go, they're going to keep doing it, and it's going to escalate. So that has to be. We
You knew
have
what you
to
were looking
engage.
for, and you wanted somebody to do exactly what you
Yeah.
did.
People needed.
You don't do
people
violence,
needed to.
But you're using other
But
people.
well, they were using
I don't
the
agree
most,
that what he did
they
to
were
you is
using
right
the
at
most
all.
loving care. I'm going to tell you another tragedy. You guys want to hear a tragedy? Remember the guy Elijah with the long hair? He's in jail for murder. You know that, right? You know that there's a video of me screaming at the enforcers who are his friends, Ken. Those are all enforcers, Ken, F, all those guys. And they know that you don't take violence to the bad level. Like you guys use force, but not to hurt. You use it to like stop people. Elijah uses force to hurt. So I was telling, yeah, no, not the boxer. Boxer is the guy who hit the guy in the face. The really tall guy. Not the boxer. Elijah has the long hair, he's young and good looking kid and was always doing martial arts. And there's a video of me yelling at Ken, Ken. There's a video of me yelling at him to talk to Elijah because he's so violent. And I'm like, talk to your friend, he's too violent. Because he was beating up old people and women. And you don't hit women, children, and old people in Venice. And he was beating up... Yeah, but elders and women, like, no. So he was like being excessively violent. So because they didn't talk to him, now he's in jail for murder. So if we, like within the past month.
I agree. Some people need different people talking to them. That's absolutely.
We could have saved him.
Talking.
That guy's Santa Monica up close, right over there. Close up.
You know, when those
Subscribe
people
to his
came
channel.
and violated me, I thought about like.
He's really cool.
What if I?
He's been
because I'm pretty
documenting
strong, like,
everything
what if
out here
I
for a while.
fought? What if I beat them up? What if I had mace? And I thought to myself, that hurts me. It hurts me to hurt others. All I had to do was stand there, and I just said a couple things. All I said was like, I am the healer. I come here to love everyone. How are you gonna fight and hurt the healer who's here to love you? And go ahead and look for your phone. Like I don't have to be afraid because of my love, and also I don't have to be angry because as a result of my love, I don't have unnatural thinking making me angry. I went right to sleep. I was not shaken or shook. I was upset that Billy was shaken and shook, but I was fine because at the end of the day, I'm out here to be a superhero. But I was upset because Billy the kid is now putting my temple under duress. People are attacking me because he's hanging out with riffraff, and Billy needs to be able to like go to a safe sanctuary where people cannot get to him. You know, he's bringing people to Spider-Man's lair.
What was the last song?
3:30 in the morning he left. I was looking at my phone. 3:23 is when the attack was at its peak because I took out my phone to call the police, and then there was like no calling the police. Like they were gonna hurt us. We needed to just let them do what they wanted to do. Billy stays at my temple every night. I go to sleep. I would have asked him, except the person who owns the RV, I don't recognize the name. So, I don't remember the name. Because I usually like to know where people are parked. And I also like to know where Billy is sleeping. You know, I like to know where he is. But he's been staying with me every night, so I didn't bother to ask him where the dad was. And when he left, I thought he was going to be I think Billy left because he was scared and really shaken up. And his blankets were all wet. Like, he needs to not be out here. So, just let me know what I could do to help you guys.
What happened?
What happened?
Trying to be a police.
What's going on, squad? Hey, can I go on a ride along? No, I don't. I'm one of you guys. Come on, don't I got clout? I got clout at Starbucks. I don't got LAPD clout yet. Love you guys. How about a tickle torture? It's Paul now. Paul's taken over.
What do you got going on called?
I don't know where the people are. I thought they would be hanging out here. Now I'm really curious. And like, where's Billy finding these people to hang out with?
Now, how about this? Her dog.
On the beach.
So she's in there barking.
I know.
You know who took the dog?
There's a dog missing.
No, but you know I solved a missing person 2 weeks
God,
ago.
Daisy's been looking for this dog.
Then there's a woman in her early 20s who left Venice, but I had eyes on her. So I'm getting people who are coming to the beach now who are looking for Daisy the Venice healer to do missing persons and stuff.
Or animals.
Or animals. Yeah, I get missing dogs, missing animals.
Hopefully you can find our dog.
And you know, Billy's not the first runaway. I get runaways, and I also get babies. So you guys have seen babies on my YouTube channel.
Give it to me. For real, yeah. They make me march over there. What? Yeah. For real, like, you know.
Can I see your cat? Here's the cat. All right, that's so cool. What's your cat's name?
Keith or Ketanio. He has a lot of names.
What a cutie
I'm
pie.
writing his birth certificate name for his privacy.
Oh, you are? Oh, is he nice? Can I say hi? Hi, little pretty kitty.
I don't call
Hello.
him Kitty because his balls are clipped, and I don't.
Oh,
Want him
okay.
I don't want to emasculate.
You're
him
so
further.
cute. Hi.
I kind of say that in a joking way, but I just don't want to further emasculate him.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go down
That's a cool
towards the
cat.
temple.
Nice meeting you.
See you guys.
Interesting meeting you.
You too.
Facilities locked up. You're not allowed to help each other do the forms. I was in that facility and a woman couldn't do her form and the judge was keeping her there against her will. And there's children as young as like 10, 11 years old who are locked in asylum, who knows, maybe younger, locked in these places.
for
And,
nights beyond forgetting.
I mean, you know, juvenile hall, mental health.
Yeah,
They're all the same thing.
yeah, that's why I was telling them that juvenile
All the same
hall.
thing. And the food has no nutrients. There's empty time. Universal needs are not acknowledged or met. Like, we are not just machines that
No.
you just keep alive. Like, we are emotional, spiritual consciousness.
Yeah,
We're
that's
not
right.
bodies. We're consciousness. Body is just so we could experience consciousness.
Here they come again. That's true. Here's
So,
Daisy on her skateboard. Spedite.
Turn it over to
One
love,
jig
God,
is up.
nature.
2, turn it over to God.
Love, God, nature.
Love God and nature.
3.
3,
So when we turn it over
we're
to
filming a
love, God,
movie over
nature,
here about Jesus.
then that
right here.
means we don't look outside of ourselves to an authority. We look inside of ourselves to the intrinsic motivations that arise from being connected to love, God, and nature.
Right.
So step 3 is find your meaning and purpose. Step 4, once you know what your meaning and purpose is, see the first 3 steps, everything's falling away, our old ways of meeting our needs, we're alone. Then when we find out what kind of superhero we are, we start to get together again. But instead of being in a cancel culture where you could get kicked out at any time and you have to prove yourself and earn, like now we're not part of these domination systems. So in a new paradigm, we'll see that we'll have new relationships that will come. And so step 4 is find your soul tribe.
Find
And then
your soul
step
tribe.
5 is you close the circle, just like, hey, Super Squad. You close the circle, so just like in the 12th step of Alcoholics Anonymous, to carry the message. The 5th step is to carry the message to awaken and unite us to create a global liberation, because we live on Earth and Earth's organs are sacred.
That's right.
So you cannot own any piece of Earth. And the paradigm
Look at my
shift,
phone.
when we change from saying you own to you belong to, and that one lie, once we switch it, we belong to the whole world, that means that we're meant to be deeply in love and cared for. Therefore, anything I do to you, I do to myself.
That's right.
There's no separation steps, and we become, instead of staying
That's
safe,
the 5 steps.
right? Instead of staying safe and listening to the rules and laws, we become brave, we become bold, and we become strong
Right.
and powerful. And that is the new way.
Exactly.
And then I created the 6 practices of being, because when we are being and self-actualizing, we're emitting our frequency. And then I created the 3 practices of receiving, because we must be in a different state when we're receiving or healing in order to regenerate and restore most optimally. So the 6 practices of being are about calibration. The first step, we're all God. Everything's God. The second step, second practice, we become aware that we're also all one. We're all entangled, same spirit.
Exactly. There's an elephant in there.
The third practice is move from intention. So I'm programmed with all different intentions. Like my touch is programmed with the intention to love and heal, gradually more and more. When I eat and put stuff in my body, it's with the intention to be medicinal and healing and loving.
Right.
When I enter
I gotta pause it
a
'cause of the music.
conversation, I may set an intention to connect or to understand. The fourth practice is always move. So like if you're in a rift,
Keep
you resolve
moving.
it, you move your body.
Action
move
is the
through-
enemy of thought,
Yeah,
right?
always move. And then the fifth practice is always play.
Always play.
And play is like
Always move.
that's
Always
like our
play.
super state of divinity. Because when you're playing, you're childlike, uninhibited, bewildered, free, and it's rooted in self pleasure, but also pleasure for the whole. Like in the game, if everyone's not having fun, then the game is not fun.
Right.
So the fifth practice is always play. I believe it's why we are here. And then the sixth practice and final practice is focus on your breath.
Focus on your breath.
The
Breathe.
breath is the prana, the life force, the chi. When we focus on our breathing, then the deeper our breath, the deeper our thoughts. The more shallow our breath, the more shallow our thinking. The more
Oh, okay.
materialistic.
Oh, wow.
The more angry, the more. But if our breath is deep, our thoughts are deep, and we're feeling, we're not thinking. When we start
Oh, hold on.
being,
The 3 practices of receiving. She's
yeah.
on
So
now.
those are the 6 practices of being.
Okay.
Now receiving, it's like when I'm receiving like any type of healing or coaching, I will go into the 3 practices and it works. And it helps you get into this state of like restoration and renewal. And the more you melt and become one with the universe, just like literally melting and relaxing, the more you are in this state of receiving. So the first practice is relax, like literally melt. The second practice of receiving is it's a feeling and not a thought. So it's think about how lovable you are, but it's not thinking. It's feeling how lovable you are.
Spirit.
You feel how lovable
Every
you are?
day.
You're super lovable. So just
You're
keep
loved.
thinking about how lovable you are. And focus on your breath. And relax.
That's
So if
right.
you do those 3 things, focus on your breath. Feel how lovable you are. And the reason you don't think about how lovable you are, but you feel, is because it's like, relax,
Uh-oh.
scalp.
We got to turn
I
around.
love you.
Uh-oh. This guy just dumped over this lady's bike. There goes Daisy. She left her dogs? Your mommy will be back. Just hang tight. I don't know. She.
Over here, documents and everything. You're funny. You got a YouTube or something?
I'm covering the Daisy story. You know Daisy?
Say it again?
You know Daisy?
I seen it. I don't know her. I seen her on South Point Underground.
Yeah, she's cool. She's a good girl. Let's go down here. Here comes Daisy. This other girl was yelling at her too. Everybody has to yell
We
at
got some
Daisy.
flowers.
Oh, nice.
She doesn't want our help.
She doesn't want our help.
No.
Let me see the flowers. Look at the flowers. Yay! Daisy got some
Bye, Super
flowers.
Squad.
Where'd you get the flowers? From her?
Yeah. I told her that she dropped them, but she didn't want them.
Oh, okay.
She just wanted to yell and cuss.
I know. I heard her yelling at you.
Yeah.
Dropped her flowers down here. Daisy got some. That guy's up there having a good time watching us.
Huh?
That guy.
Yeah, Venice is like usually not like this, but the energy is like really angry this morning.
I know. Why is that? Jeez.
You're also gonna get
So Daisy here. Daisy is talking about. Here's this guy. And this guy over here with that hat. And here's Daisy with her flowers. Daisy with her flowers. She got flowers.
I'm just gonna spread the rose petals.
Yay! Here's Venice Beach, you all. Smells like wet dog.
Yep.
We're back here at home base at Daisy's tent. And they poured water all over her and Billy over here
Yeah, like that
Last
blanket
night.
wasn't here before.
in the middle of the
I
night.
think Billy came back.
He did?
Yeah, because I don't know whose blankets those are.
Oh, okay. There's
Yeah,
some
Billy,
blankets.
right there.
He is? Oh, cool. There's Billy.
There's Billy.
He's got a pastry and a cup of coffee. Morning, Billy.
Think about you. Billy!
He just rode right by. He's gonna go ride a skateboard. And there's Billy. He's gonna go over there and ride a skateboard. Hopefully they leave him alone. There's a skateboard park over here. Yeah. He likes to ride a skateboard. And this guy's over here. Billy's right over there. This is the rad skateboard park they have over here. And Daisy's over here in her little hideaway. So leave a comment for Daisy and Billy. I'll be back at you guys soon. See if anything happens over here. So leave a comment, y'all. We were talking about something with Billy. I don't know who his parents are or where he's from. We'll cover the story. Here comes a helicopter. Ta-ta. Well, hold on. Let's see what the helicopter is doing. Here it is. There's a helicopter. Coming over here. It's up there. Trying to get it on. Here it is. It's up there above the palm trees. Ta-ta, y'all. Be back with part 3 shortly.